Yo, what's going on? Today we're going to be starting this Mega Moto build. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace last week. I paid $250 for it. I know some of you guys are going to be saying $250's quite a bit for this frame specifically, but around here the frames on Marketplace have been going crazy. All the little kids are starting to build them again and taking them quick before anybody else can, so I went ahead and just paid the $250 for it. But yeah, what we're gonna do today, I'm gonna be basically stripping it all the way down. It already came with this little pipe, but I'm gonna change that off of there. We're gonna be doing the standard, just Predator 212 Harbor Freight motor in here, and maybe go stage 2 with it, I'm not sure. But right now we're just gonna probably power wash it, take it all apart, strip it, and see if there's any cracks and how much rust is on this thing. I ultimately want to paint it, sand it down, maybe paint it, and see how far I can get with it today. So yeah, we're gonna start with just taking this motor off. It's just 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take that off. Take these brakes off. It's just 2 little bolts here, 1 and 2. That's easy. This is all pretty much botched up. I got new stuff coming in from Amazon. Take this off, take this off. It's just 1 bolt here, or 1 screw I should say, and 1 screw here. There's 1 little screw here, then you can take that off. 1 bolt here, and yeah, after that it's gonna be pretty much stripped. Obviously you're gonna have to take this chain guard off. It's just a couple screws, I think 1 there, 1 there maybe. And yeah, I clip these off. So simple. So I'm gonna get to doing that, and then I'll get back to you when it's all stripped down. Let's go, baby. Okay, so what we're gonna start with is just take this off. It's a T30. There's a little bolt at the bottom here that you do have to hold, but I'm one-handed, so give me a second. So yeah, this was the little bolt here. Just pop that out here. Take that out. Now usually sometimes you can just twist these grips and pull them off, but this is an old ass bike, so what I'm gonna have to do is go ahead and take this little razor blade and cut down here, pull it off that way, and then over here should just slide off as soon as I get these screws undone. So I'll get back to you, give me 1 second. So like I said, cut that down the middle, go ahead and pull that off, and this should be able to just wiggle off here. Let's see, just caught one here, but I'm not going to be using this anyways. But over here, just took that little screw off, took 1 screw off here, and this throttle is able to slide off. Well, bam, bend that back, not using that anymore, doesn't really matter what happens to it. Pull that through there. Now I'm gonna come over here and just cut some of these zip ties off. Pull that down, pull that down. Turn the bike this way. In fact, I'm not using this anymore, so. Cool. Tried cutting it, failed, but got that out the way. Go ahead and throw this through here. Bam. Bring these all the way back. I'll go ahead and snip this last zip tie here. Boom. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take off those 2 bolts like I told you, and hit these 4 like I told you. Get back to you. I was just finishing up here taking off that last bolt, but it looks like Amazon is here with the rest of my parts, so stay tuned for that. I'll show you some little sneak peek of some stuff I already got. I got these off-road snuff tires here. I got this handlebar from my last mini bike build that I decided to keep. And then here I got some little handlebar risers. So I'll show you here in a bit the rest of the stuff that I ordered. So I'm gonna finish taking this last little bolt off and we'll get to cleaning right after that. Just like that, ladies and gents, everything is done, taken apart, stripped down. I think I am gonna go ahead and take off these mud guards though. It's just simple Phillips here, and on the other sides there's 2 on each side. Same with the back one here, one down here, and then on the other side. So I am gonna go ahead and take those off before I wash it. Give me 1 second here. Okay, yeah, now that I got it all stripped down, I'm gonna go ahead and I got my power washer hooked up. It's just a little electric one, so I'm gonna go ahead and power wash it on down, get it ready, and see if I may need to sand a couple areas, get ready for paint. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spray it down. Alright, so it's looking pretty clean here. I am gonna hit it with some soap though. I was debating it, being lazy, but yeah. I'm gonna get me that bucket right here, fill it up with some soap. Already got some sponge in it, yeah. Sponge it on down and hit it with another quick little rinse here. So let me go ahead and get that ready and get back to you when it's all nice and clean for you boys. So yeah, we're back. This is the bike all cleaned up. It's not as clean as I thought it would be, but I'm not too worried about it. I still have to peel off these stickers, and I'm gonna sand down that underneath there. I'm not gonna bore you with the sanding part because that is annoying. But right here, just so if any of you guys don't know, this right here is a 19. The other 3 bolts, which are really weird, the 2 in the front, this one here, it's gonna be a 14, I believe. But yeah, basically what I'm gonna do next is take this back tire off here. Take the front tire off, take this seat off, and yeah, sand up where I need it be sanded at, where it needs to be, like this here, all the little scrapes and stuff. And yeah, I'm not gonna be too worried about sanding the front forks because I do have some coming in from Go Power Sports with suspension on it, and I'm not too worried about the handlebars either because obviously I showed you guys earlier. Got some new ones of those in, and yeah, I actually sprayed these down. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be using them, but if I do, they're halfway clean. This is just some of the other stuff that came in. So yeah, I'll get into that in a different video, but for today, just gonna take these wheels off and get it ready for paint. I'll show you what color I'm using here in just a second. So I said I wasn't going to bore you with the sanding, but I will let you know what I'm using. So basically I'm just going to hit it with a 220, 120, or vice versa, 120. Hit it with the 220, then I'm going to wet sand it down with the 800. But first, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and peel these stickers off. So I'll get back to you when that's all said and done, because the sanding is a pain in the A. Let's get it. So now that I got it all sanded down, I hit it with those 3 different sandpapers. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it down with some wax and tar removal. I know this is an old bottle and it got wet, so it's hard to see, but just some of this. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it on a towel, wipe it all down, and it'll be basically ready for paint. And yeah, let me go ahead and show you what I decided to use for paint. It's matte dark pearl. If you look at the lid, I don't know if it'll focus, but it has little silver pearlescence in it, and the handlebars that I'm using are silver, so I think it'll go pretty well. But yeah, I'm not gonna bore you. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it all down and we'll go from there. It's coming along though. Sheesh. So this is how I have the frame set up. It's not the right way to do it, nor the best way to do it, but this is the way I'm gonna do it. And plus I'm just rattle canning it, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you a little bit of what I got going on, and you'll get it from there. So go ahead and take that from me. Go ahead and start. Make sure you get all the little imperfections if you can see it off, but it doesn't got to be perfect for me, so back and forth like this. And I didn't even primer, no primer. Y'all can do it how y'all want to do it, but for me, it doesn't got to be perfect. And then as far as the handlebars go, I'm not too worried about the forks of the handlebars. I am going to spray them, but I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, I got the new stuff coming in, so make sure you get a nice coat on there. Not too heavy for your first coat. But yeah, you guys get it. I'll get back to you as soon as I'm done with this first coat. Let you see it and see how many more coats I'm gonna need. Sheesh, boys, I'm liking it. I've been wanting to paint this. I've been wanting to get a frame like this for a while. I have one that's gonna be, it's a street build. I already have back there tucked in the garage, but I've been wanting this color on a bike for a while. Some of you guys aren't gonna like it. It's all right though. I got more stuff in store for this bike. Yeah, I just gotta hang tight. But yeah, this is just that first coat. Ooh, you see how it's kind of popping? That shit's looking good, man. I like it. But yeah, probably gonna do one more solid coat because there still is a little bit of stuff peeking through. I didn't do the best sanding job, if you can tell, but like I said, it's a mini bike. It's an off-road mini bike. I'm sure it's gonna fall a shit ton of times. Not bad, crap ton of times. And yeah, let this sit for a couple minutes and I'll get back to it and get another coat on there. All right guys, I went ahead and painted the whole thing. I used this whole can so far. I do have another can, but I think we're good. Check out that paint. Hold on. Not the best from this side, but look at that, man. I like it. It's a little darker than a primer color, but it also has like this sparkle to it, a little shine to it. So I'm liking it. I think I'm gonna call it right there for today. And next video will be me basically de-beating these tires, putting the new tires on, probably throwing some of those parts on. But yeah, that's a wrap for today. We'll call it quits. Appreciate you boys for watching. Tap in if you're interested.